Now, let us see latest cases applicable for November 2016 and May 2017 examination, and of them I now just discuss only the basic concepts, cases relating to basic concepts. Okay? What are the basic concepts? This is a very hot topic nowadays. Based on this, the government was forced to make amendment to Indirect credit also. Begase. You take this word begase because often students ask, sir, do we have to remember the name of the case? At least only one party. Normally in a case two parties are there, but the other party is government or Department of Central Excise or Department of Customs. So department's name you need not mention, at least you remember this name if it is possible, because you will be getting full credit. If you don't remember, simply mention that in a decided case. But this is a case about begase. So this begase is a technical term, please remember this. Begase means sugar cane. When the crushing of sugar cane takes place, the outer skin of the sugar cane in a pulp. So the outer skin of sugar cane is called begase. So arising out of crushing of sugar cane is only an agricultural waste. That is the decision by Supreme Court, and residue, and is not result of any manufacturing process, hence not excisable, chargeable to duty. This is not a manufactured product. That is the decision given by Supreme Court. Earlier, the same way it was decided Balram Puri Chini Mills. Balram Puri Chini Mills Limited, 2014, Allahabad High Court. A decision of Allahabad High Court was begase arising out of crushing of sugar cane is only a waste. Begase is a waste, is not a manufactured product. You cannot say that it is a manufacture incidental or ancillary to the completion of a manufactured product, that is sugar. So the same decision, and this is very important, but earlier in 2009 department issued a circular in which it said begase is marketable, begase is marketable, and it is arising out of manufacture of sugar. So this is manufacture and marketable, so excise duty is leviable on this. With these instructions, they issued a circular, department issued a circular, and then with these decisions, the 2009 circular is withdrawn, is gone. It's no more valid. Please remember the clue word. In every case there would be some facts of the case. In the facts, begase. If you remember begase, sugar cane, crushing residue of the sugar cane, then you will be able to answer the question. But DSCL sugars, remember the case name. Begase is a waste emerging. Balram Puri Chini Mills Limited is a waste arising from crushing of sugar cane. Look at this. Though it is marketable, it is not chargeable to duty, since there is no manufacture involved. That was the decision by Allahabad High Court. Same decision by Supreme Court also. There is no inconsistency. And goods to be chargeable should emerge as a result of manufacture. And note, earlier circular on begase, gone. In fact, begase attracts nil rate as per CETA. Hence, it falls under the definition of exempted goods under the Indirect credit rules. Department demanded 6% amount on begase from the SSA under Rule 6.3. The SSC refused to pay, stating that there was no manufacture as such of begase, hence the case. And after this, government has amended Rule 6. In Rule 6, exempted goods include non-excisable goods also. Exempted goods include non-excisable goods also. That definition, the change in definition is specific to Rule 6 only. And then now Bagasse is non-excisable, means non-chargeable. Still, if you manufacture Bagasse and other products, if you produce, not manufacture, if you produce Bagasse and other products, and if you use common input or input services, whatever it is, to that extent, on the value of Bagasse, on the commercial value of the Bagasse, you have to pay 6%. Read Rule 6.3 of Indirect Credit Rules, because Bagasse non-accessible, but at the same time but at the same time marketable. So, for the purpose of Indirect Credit Rules, this Bagasse is exempted goods by definition. So, next, Virgo Industries Engineers Private Limited, 2015 Super High Court. Signages, you see signages erected at various petrol bunks, because there are advertisement boards. Signages means advertisement boards erected are movable. Madras High Court's decision, this is High Court of Madras, which decided that the boards are manufactured ones and they are removable and they can be removed from one place to another place, and they can be set at some other place. So, it is manufactured and the product is movable and hence excisable. Of course, it is marketable. Hindalco Industries Limited, 2015 Supreme Court. Aluminum zinc dross skimmings emerging as byproducts in the manufacture of aluminum sheets are not manufactured products. Goods to be accessible and chargeable, their marketability is not enough. They should be manufactured products also. Earlier, so let me give you the background. Earlier, zinc dross, aluminum dross, etc. Dross means some sort of waste, but it has some content of zinc. Aluminum dross, it has some content of aluminum, but to get it, you have to filter, you have to wash, and you have to do so that you will get some aluminum or zinc dross. There is a lot of wastage in which you find some valuable zinc or aluminum also. It's called skimmings or zinc dross or skimmings. These have some economic value, no doubt, but earlier the Supreme Court consistently has been telling these are not marketable because not ordinarily saleable. Goods which are not regularly saleable are not marketable goods. To nullify that, what the government did was, in 2008, they have amended the definition of excisable goods under section 2D, stating goods which are actually sold or capable of being sold are deemed to be marketable, because this aluminum, zinc dross, etc., these are being sold. Because these are being sold, these are to be taken as products meant for, because these are to be taken as marketable, because there is a sale. After 2008 amendment, these are deemed marketable goods. Then what the Supreme Court started saying, and this is a waste, not a manufactured product, just like Bagasse. So, to levy, there should be manufacture and it should be marketable. No doubt, by virtue of the amendment, this has become marketable now, but this is not manufactured. Once this is not manufactured, there is no levy. And finally, net effect is, earlier there was no levy because the goods were not marketable. Today, there is no levy because the goods are not manufactured products. So, in favor of the SSC. Next, Filtrate Packers Supreme Court, 2015. Printing process, you see this. Printing process on GI papers with logo, etc. is a transformation from general wrapping paper to special wrapping paper. You remember these these words, GI papers with logo is a transformation from general wrapping papers to special wrapping paper. After printing of logo etc., it becomes a distinct product and hence it is a manufacture. After printing of logo, it becomes a distinct product and hence it is a manufacture. This is a decision by Supreme Court. Remember the GI papers with logo, special wrapping paper. So such language is used in the case study whenever the question comes. So if you remember special wrapping paper, GI papers with logo, that's enough. Filtrate packers, you have to learn the case study, you have to remember the case study and you will be through. Maruti Suzuki Limited 2015 Supreme Court. These are all latest cases and obviously relevant for 2016 November and also 2017 May. Process of ED coating to motor vehicle parts to enhance their shelf life. Some coating so that they will not, to make them more or less rust proof. Shelf life is not manufacture. Every value addition is not manufacture. Value addition bringing about transformation is manufacture. See, you have spent some money, had some value addition. So you cannot say that every value addition is a manufacture. So any value addition bringing about transformation, there should be distinct product emerging out of that. So ED coating only improves quality and durability but doesn't bring in any new product because no new product is being emerged. It's not manufactured. Seventh one is Sean Ceramics. This is also 2015 Supreme Court. Flat ceramic. See the product, see the facts. Flat ceramic pieces emerged from furnace. Flat ceramic pieces emerging from furnace after firing are not marketable. Some ceramic pieces, in ceramic pieces there will be heat treatment. These are normally ceramics are made of some china, clay, something like that, and there will be a lot of breakage, wastage at the time of making or at the time of heat treatment. There will be some cracks. Suppose there is some crack, that will be thrown away. So flat ceramic pieces emerged from furnace after firing are not marketable. Theoretical marketing cannot be a substitute for pragmatic marketing. These are the words, this is the language used by Supreme Court. Mere theoretical possibility that the flat ceramic pieces can be substitution of damaged pieces of mosaic tiles. Where you have damaged pieces of mosaic tiles and these can replace them, you can use them there, cannot make them marketable. Theoretically, yes, it is possible that you can replace. You can use the flat pieces of flat ceramic pieces. It doesn't mean that automatically you call them marketable. Pragmatically it should be marketable. Theoretical marketing, possibility is there, that possibility doesn't make the goods marketable. Supreme Court dismissed the case saying that these are flat ceramic pieces, broken pieces etc. from furnace after firing are not marketable. If you want to go in details, there is a way out. Go for Google search. Type in Google search Sean Ceramics, Supreme Court, something like that. Sean Ceramics, you will get the facts. It will take you to the source and you can go into the further details. But from examination point of view, don't do strain too much like that. This is enough. These things are enough. Just remember the product name and case name. Somehow you will be able to get it. Servo Med Industries Limited 2015 Supreme Court. The process of sterilization of syringes. It's a good case. Sterilization of syringes and needles from medical purpose for medical purpose is not manufactured, simply sterilized. You have cleaned, you have removed bacteria, etc., etc. Syringes are there na, for injection purpose, etc. And needles. Syringes and needles you have sterilized in hot water. Some process is they made and they are made bacteria free. Is not manufactured. The sterilization process is only to remove foreign bodies from goods. So simply because you have removed foreign bodies and made them bacteria free, something like that, you cannot say that a new product has emerged out of that. So no new product has emerged out of that. So its working efficiency is improved, that's it. Hence there is no manufacture. Okay? There is no manufacture. So because there is no manufacture, there is no question of excise duty. Satnam Overseas Limited. In Satnam Overseas Limited, facts are vegetable item. Adding dehydrated vegetables and certain spices to raw spice. The raw rice is raw. Raw rice, it doesn't amount to manufacture. The process of adding dehydrated vegetables and certain spices to the raw rice doesn't amount to manufacture. Mere addition without any transformation in the original entity cannot be called manufacture. Mere addition without any transformation in the original entity cannot be called manufacture. So it is rice, raw rice, you added something. Simply by adding something to the raw rice, the original character or features, there is no change. New product, original entity rice is rice. New entity has not come into existence. So suppose you converted rice into, by boiling, you converted rice into some useful product, some cooked food, something like that, or you add some spices that way after cooking, that becomes a separate product. But it was raw rice and the same rice. Whatever dehydrated vegetables, whatever add to that rice, that is not going to change its feature because it's a raw rice. There is no manufacture. Okay? Poonam Spark Private Limited. Assembly of various parts on job work basis to make water purification and filtration system. To make water purification and filtration system, you remember these technical words. Water purification and filtration system. If you remember these technical words, you will be getting the case. Poonam Spark. Practically, in case study, they will give you the facts. In those facts, they mention automatically these technical terms. You catch them. This amounts to manufacture as a new different commercial product emerges as assembly. See, assembly, there will be two types of assembly. Theoretically, and A, B, C, D, these are the four elements you are adding and you are getting what is known as a product called X. Their individual entities are lost and a new entity is emerging. A new product is emerging out of these ingredients or inputs, then this is a manufacture. A new thing has come into existence. And with assembly, P, Q, R, S, but they are not losing their properties, their features. Even after assembling, they are same. They are same and a new entity is not emerging. When new entity is not emerging, you can say that there is no manufacture. This is the difference, major difference. Whether assembly amounts to manufacture or not, very simple. You can also judge like a Supreme Court judge. Because of the assembly, when new entity is emerging, for example, take the case of computer peripherals, things like that, and you assemble motherboard, this, that, everything you assemble and you will get computer. It's okay, manufacture. Take a tool kit, wrench, cutting plier, screwdriver, etc., etc. 4 5 items tools you have added in toolkit, you have put in one box. So, are they losing their property? Any new thing has emerged here? No, it is toolkit. Wrench will do its function, and cutting plier has its own function, screwdriver has its own function. There is no new entity emerging like computer, because by adding certain things you are getting something like a computer, then it is manufactured, but by adding the toolkit there is no manufacture. So, here water purification and filtration system, you see assembly, when by means of assembly you are getting a new product which is meant for a specific purpose, water purification and filtration system. This amounts to manufacture, as new and different commercial product is emerging. If such a thing emerges, it is manufactured, otherwise no. Okay? So, these are some of the major cases in basic concepts, that is chapter 1. So, basic concepts, you know what is manufacture, what is not manufacture, whether a product is marketable or not, mobility, marketability, manufacture, like that. So, out of these are the basic things that you have to take care of. Okay? So, relevant for 2016 November and 17 May. Okay?